creative peeps, and welcome back to my channel for another video. Today we are doing the February Take 5 Art Challenge. If you don't know what that is, I will explain a little bit about it in a second, but you can see the prompts there on the screen if you aren't new. So real quick, what I'm using today is a tag that I've had in my stash for a long time that I started with a background. So I'm using this as my first prompt, which is to have a textured background. This is a tag that was created on Dylusion's paper by Ranger, and it's using her ink sprays. So one of the cool things about her ink sprays is that once they're dry, you can add some water to them and then take them away, and it creates this really cool ghosting effect. So I just did that to kind of add to the textured vibe that I had going on already. And then I thought I would add some extra pizzazz, you know, because this is a Celestial Vibes prompt, and that is right up my alley. So I added some purple like shimmer spray, which was also from Diane Reevely over at Ranger, and I totally ruined the sprayer by being impatient and sucking up mica into it. So yeah, my fault. But I just kind of shook some on there and I made a mess on the mat. So I added some water and cleaned it up, and I actually like how it looked better than if I had sprayed it, I think. So definitely a happy accident. I went and mopped up the excess with my creative journal that I'm working in this year, and yeah, then I set that aside to dry because you really can't do anything until it's dry. Next, I'm working on the stencil prompt, and to be honest, I really didn't want to use a stencil because I wanted to draw stars by hand. I already kind of had an idea, but I remembered I made these like mask stencils. This was a printable over on Patreon earlier last year, and I saw this big circle and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a moon to go with my stars. So I also pulled out these words, which I ended up not using. It wasn't until after I pulled these words out that I realized the stencil was a positive phrase or quote. I was just thinking quote. So the Halloween word stickers I pulled out weren't really, you know, with up with that positive vibe there. So I do end up going with something else, but if you aren't sure what the Take 5 Art Challenge is, the Take 5 Art Challenge is the challenge I do with 11 other ladies here on YouTube. You can find all of their information in the description box below. Basically, every month one of us picks 5 prompts for everybody else to use in some type of creative projects. A lot of the ladies make journal pages, but I like to make other crazy things. So you can use the prompts for whatever you want. We really encourage you to participate. We film these videos so you can get lots of different perspectives, but the challenge is really meant for you to kind of get in on this and get inspired and maybe a little bit out of your comfort zone. Or try something new. So if you do make something with these prompts, please use the hashtag Take5Art when you post it. If you'd like to see your peers' takes on this, you can check out Simply Creative Kyra. She is kind of the leader of this challenge. She has a playlist over on her channel with all of our videos in it, as well as your videos, which is very awesome to kind of check out every month and see what you guys created. So definitely go over and check that out if you're interested in that. But what I'm doing here is I took a gold Uniball Signo gel pen and I drew around my circle stencil to create my moon, and then I freehand doodled a bunch of stars. Stars are literally my favorite thing to doodle. It's really fun to create patterns and things like that. I've been super into creating patterns since I took one of Bun's classes last year. or maybe the year before. She teaches in one of her lessons how to do that to add to a journal page, and since then it's just been something I really enjoy doing. It's very like meditative. You don't really have to think about it. I know a lot of people feel that way about drawing, but for me, when I draw, there's like way too much pressure to like make sure you're trying to get proportions right, and it's just not something I do very often, so I don't feel comfortable just drawing, so it ends up not being like a fun experience. But I can doodle stars like it's my freaking job, okay? So and ironically it kind of is, but you get what I mean. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking this number 3 round brush with this Black Dilutions paint. Can you see a theme here? I love Dilutions and Diane Reevely and Ranger products a lot. So I'm just using that to paint around the moon and all the stars to create this cool like blackout effect. So it looks like I created this amazing pattern inside of the stars, but really you kind of do it in reverse. And this is a really fun technique, and I think it came out really awesome. So that's what I'm doing. It was super fun to just like put on a video in the background and paint around these stars. This is sped up ×7, so please do not think if you try this that you're super slow. I definitely had to take my time, especially in all those little nooks and crannies. But like I said, it was just a really enjoyable and relaxing experience for me, a way to like not have to think about anything while I was enjoying somebody else's video on creating something. I have no idea who I was watching at this moment, but yeah, you get the picture. If you are curious about any of the supplies that I used today, because I know I've mentioned a lot so far, I will leave as many as I can find links to below. I usually do provide you with Amazon links, and they are affiliate links, so if you do buy from them, I get a small commission at no extra cost to you, but it's just the easiest way to find things, and I really encourage you, if you go on there and just to like see what the actual product is and then search around for the best price. That's probably your best option, but sometimes Amazon is the best price. All right, so now that I've done that and I let my tag dry here, I'm actually coming in the next day, and I was a little stumped by the quote prompt because I had chose some, as I mentioned, the stickers, which didn't really go with the whole positive thing prompt. And then I was doing a card reading for the full moon, which is funny because that's kind of what this tag turned into, was the full moon. And one of my oracle cards had a little quote in like the message. And it said, "Let your appearance announce to the world that you are a force to be reckoned with." And it just, when I read that, it was such like a positive like jolt for me. I really like quotes like that, so I chose that as my quote. So I'm writing it out with a black paint pen on some sticker paper, and then I'm writing the words that I want some more emphasis with on black paper in gold. So I plan to kind of cut them out and do like a word collage. I really like doing those, and it's fun to do them even with your own handwriting. I know most people do them with word stickers or magazine cutouts, but I really like doing it with my handwriting. So, and I am very happy to announce that if you like this tag, either in the form it is with it before or after the quote, I have created a free printable for you guys. So if you check the description box, there's a link, you follow the link just enter your email address and the download will pop up for you. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what you guys do with that. I loved it so much I had to share it with you. So I hope you do enjoy that. And I know it's been forever since I provided you guys with a free printable. So here we go. Hopefully we can make this a more semi-regular thing. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you use the download, please do tag me, especially on Instagram. I love seeing what you make and resharing your creations with things. So yeah. I'm just very excited to see what you do with it. I just put all the words together onto the tag, and of course, since the white ones were on sticker paper, I didn't even have to glue them. I just peeled the back off and did that. And then for the black ones, I just used my double-sided tape because I'm lazy. I'm really not a fan of the Tombow tape runner, which is all I have right now, so I'm definitely gonna have to reorder some other ones. I found like a deal on some on Amazon, so I might try those. We shall see. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you today. This is how my tag turned out. You're gonna see some oh, I lied. I added some more gold doodles. I added a border, and I went in with the paint pen and added some little dots and turned them just into like little sparkles. I felt like it needed some of that gold in there from the paint pen, because the gold from the paint pen and the gold of the pen are like two different. So I really wanted to tie that all together. So yeah, here's the close-ups of my project. Don't forget to get your free download in the description box below. And yeah, a huge thank you to my patrons for sponsoring today's video. They help make what I do possible over here. They help me continue to share projects with you and still pay my bills. So they're rock stars. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out the other ladies below. And I will see you guys in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye.